Alright, I'm live. I pressed the button. I am going to try and approach this whole thing a little differently. I had somewhat of an epiphany. This is not normal, what I'm doing. I mean, you bring someone from like the 1700s here, and they just see a man sitting down talking to this weird rectangle. And I'm gonna try looking into the camera more. I keep looking like at my OBS screen, so I can like I don't know. I'm not used to seeing myself, and it's odd. But I need to see. Okay, I looked at the viewers. 0 viewers. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The amount of viewers doesn't matter. Because this is crazy no matter what I'm doing. Like, even if I have viewers, it's still a man sitting down talking to nothing. Okay. I don't know. I feel weird about this. I guess now is about the time that I should start spreading everything. But I don't even want to do that anymore. I don't even want to bother at this point. Because it's not... I need to stop fixating on the viewer count. I shouldn't even try to get viewers. Because even if I had viewers, even if there were people watching, even when there is people watching, I'm still just a crazy person sitting alone in my room talking to a rectangle. Like, this is... what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. But like it's kind of weird knowing no one is watching this. Cuz like usually I'm so fixated on the idea that there's people all around the world watching. but I can't like sit and record anything though. It's just like there's a different feeling to streaming, knowing that this is live as it happens this day in history. What was going on at this time on this day to this person. You know, like 1,000 years from now, you're gonna be able to look back on so many unique individuals and exactly what they were doing on a certain day at a certain time. And well, this is what I was doing on whatever fucking day it is today. Talking to imaginary friends. Alright. There we go. Perfect. 2 playbacks. Only 2 people witness this happen. And now, maybe, sometimes 10,000 people witness what happens. I have apparently 1 viewer. I don't know how long you've been here, but I'm going to try and check chat, but I don't want to be like so reliant on chat. I should just being able to sit here, be a crazy person talking to a rectangle, no one responding, that's a talent in and of itself, and I've done it before. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm starting to like remember what it's like to be creative, I guess. I don't know. But now I'm going to start spreading this. Oh, no revelation. Still don't give a fuck if anyone's watching. Look, sometimes when I start, there's people immediately chatting, and people show up right away. This one, it isn't. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if no one's watching. It's all retarded horse shit anyway. So now let's get some people in here. Because I've got what initially inspired this, because I had the realization that what I'm doing is fucking insane, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, other people do it too, and they're not insane people. But it is odd, the act of doing this in and of itself. You're alone in your room talking to a rectangle. This is no one's here. Like, if my grandparents walked in on me doing this right now, they would have no fucking concept of what was going on, and I'd just look like a crazy person. And I don't know. Maybe that's perfect then, because I am a crazy person, so I fit right into talking to a rectangle in my room. I don't know. Now I'll do the spreading. I'll spread this AIDS. Spread this AIDS everywhere. No, I don't even have the link. Oh, I didn't even go into totally what inspired. Even feeling like the need to hit go live. Like, because I feel like it's... Oh, look at that. I have the Stream Elements bot running. That's who's been watching this whole time. It doesn't matter, because it's not about people watching at the time that it even happened, because this is YouTube. What I do, it's like, I should just click this shit. I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna edit my old streams, because I feel like I've already said some funny things I should hold on to, and I'm not really thinking of any new funny things, but I do actually have some ideas now. I've been inspired. But now to fixate on the viewership, even though I said I wouldn't, I'm going to do this. Here comes the boring part. Time when I'm gonna edit. Jesus. Man, my voice, I don't think I have a good voice, but it sounds better coming out of my mouth into my ears than it does coming out of speakers into my ears. But I should be a fag and spam this link in a bunch of places, I guess. I hate doing it. I'm not a fan of doing it. I wish I so much more enjoy when other people do these things for me. But like, come on, because this isn't fun to do. Like, I have so many places I could put this in. I could, if I was fixated on the viewership, which I'm not anymore, because I'm trying to relate it to 15-year-old Thomas trying to make YouTube videos, getting like and that was like when I was, that was my real attempt at like, making some entertaining shit. But I was a fucking cringy 15-year-old. But I feel like I had a much better idea of what was going on. And God, I keep fumbling around with things. I need to look at the camera. That was the thing. That's one of the things I realized. It's when I hit go live, it's like hitting record. I need to treat it like this is I need to treat it like I treated fucking YouTube videos when I was 15. I mean, Jesus Christ, I took that shit seriously. This is a bunch of random retarded horseshit. This is just a crazy person rambling into a fucking rectangle in his room. What am I doing? All right, but the thing that separates this from just an insane person somewhere in the world rambling into the void is sometimes there are people watching, and that's what makes the difference. That's what you would explain to the man from the 1700s who walks in here and is like, well, what's this person doing? Just speaking into the fucking wall. Like, but no, it's like at best it's like I'm talking to my imaginary friends, and because sometimes they speak back. Like Ultimate Potato Wedge says, yo! My computer just said yo back to me. My imaginary friends are saying yo! Alright. What's up, Ultimate Potato Wedge? Yo to you too. I wish you could just like rewind or can you? And watch the beginning of this? I don't know. Because it doesn't matter. I just don't I don't have to keep reiterating all the things that I've already said. But I guess I don't really mind. I need to look into the camera more. I need to focus on that, because it's not like making eye contact, so I can actually do that. But to the viewer, it's like making eye contact, I guess. I don't know. But the viewers don't matter. The viewers don't matter. Like, sure, when you guys are in here, it's awesome. I like that my okay. See, I like that. I like the bit someone could do where they come in here as Keemstar. That's funny. I like that. But it's not the central focus of this, because that's not what I did when I was 15. That's not necessarily my talent. My talent is the I don't have talents, but I have an ability to do weird things when I'm talking alone in my room. So I need to get better at it, and I feel like I know how to get better at it. It's treating it like I treated my YouTube channel when I was 15. But I've been having ideas lately of like just things I could talk about. But it's God, now I'm stuck in my own head. I'm losing focus. That's what's wrong right now. I need to keep staring at the rectangle and imagine, I keep thinking about it. The only way I can articulate the thoughts that I have about this is, a tree falls in a forest. Does it make a sound? No one's around to hear it. Whatever. If a psychotic faggot rambles into a rectangle in his room and 50,000 people listen to it, does it even make it less crazy? Should I even kill myself less? Would it really matter? Would it really matter, or am I just a nut? I'm a goddamn. The only thing separating me from someone downtown right now is that I have the ability to ramble. There's no rambling homeless people. That's a lie that I've been told. Sure, sometimes homeless people will come up to me, ask for money. They won't shut the fuck up when I say no, and they're kind of rambling. But there's no crazy people shouting out theories anywhere. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. But no one's around to hear it. I'm just talking to the wall. Hey Tim, Keemstar says, did you get your Streamlabs to work? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Keemstar. Alright. I know you'd have a check mark, motherfucker. I've had people with check marks come in my chat. You're not gonna fool me. But, I don't know. I feel like I mostly said what I want to say, and that's like, if I were to look back at this, if I were to imagine what this looked like to other people, which is what I can't help but do. I feel like I'm overly self-aware, but I feel like this is where I would cut. Like, none of this matters. Normally, if I was just recording a video or something like that when I was 15, like I had a topic, and I didn't necessarily write out a script, but I had like an idea of what I was going to say, I would have cut by now. I would have cut a million times. I would have done multiple takes. But this is like, live streaming is like doing videos when I was 15, but they don't cut. you just look like a dumb asshole. You only get one shot to say everything you needed to say, and sometimes I have I rethink about things, or like I have a funnier way to say something, but nope. I gotta get better at doing this, because I enjoy doing this more than doing videos when I was 15. Like I loved doing that. I had fun doing it. It was a nice creative outlet. But the whole stopping and editing and like having to do the same thing multiple times, like trying to decide what's this is this funny, and it's like it's all things I've heard 30 times in editing, and I think about that when I think about doing things, and even though that's what I'm good at, I don't want to fucking do it. I've done it before, but I think I could do it again, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit videos again, because I was decent at editing, and I don't know. I think about someone walking in here right now, like from even the same planet, like the same year as us. It doesn't need to be a person from the 1700s. It's like some tribe that's never made contact with man, and they come in here. I would look. Would this? Would I look like a weirdo to them? Would I am just making a bunch of noises and flailing my arms around at a wall. But like more specifically, this tiny little like 2-inch by 1-inch rectangle. You talk about being funny, but you never are. You just talk about it. I know, because I used to be funny. But the fucking the gay cancer in my head is fucking everything up, and it's turned. I can't even describe it, but it's fucked it all up. But I feel like I have moments of brilliance where a dead girl dies and I'm able to capitalize on it. These are the things that I live for. but just sitting here rambling into the wall. Even if no one's around, there's something cathartic about it, and I guess I should just keep doing it, because I've been doing it lately, and I kind of feel a little better about myself. Like there's it's because it's one of the voices in my head. I'm just letting it reach my mouth. I have the other ones, and they're doing their own thing, and I'm trying to not think about it, and it's hard to not hear it, but it helps when I'm talking, because I can talk louder than the voices in my head. But other people talk. When other people talk, they don't talk as loud as the voices in my head. Talk about being funny. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, viewers don't matter. The chat doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. As much as I can. I don't even have the word for it. Wax philosophical about the wonders of the internet and people all around the planet, and how be able to communicate with someone from Japan or wherever Tosspot is from, smoking heroin, watching this. Like that's neat to think about, of the unique souls, the people born and their entire lives leading up to this moment in history, watching this crazy person ramble into a wall. I don't know. But see, I feel like this is the point where I end it, because I feel like well, not necessarily end it, but like this is where I would cut. Like, I don't know. That's the feeling I get. It's hard to It's hard to really articulate the feelings, but it doesn't matter, because there's no one listening, and it's not about anyone listening at the moment. It's about the times in the 40 hours that I've done this, that I do say something funny, and some people catch on to it, and I feel like I struck a chord with somebody in some way. We both kind of understand the same thing. I was able to communicate with another person. I don't know. I wish the wall would speak back to me. Like, I wish it would speak. Ultimate Potato Wedge says make this a 24-hour stream. I've had that idea. I've had that idea, and I feel like it might not even be a bad idea. Maybe there's a reason I have that idea. Like, I know, but because the thing I think of when I think about that, of the idea of just like, why don't I just never hit cut. Never stop the camera. Go be on all the time. I mean, I can't be on all the time. That's for sure. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta stop looking. I look at the camera because that's what you do when you record. if I was gonna record one of those videos when I was 15, and I even just there, if I for whatever reason looked away from the camera, I feel like that would have taken away from the performance. So I need to stop looking away from the camera. And it's hard not to because I can see in my peripheral that chat moves and things like that, and it takes away from it. This is a YouTube video when I'm 15, and I had at least some sense of professionalism. Oh shit, Kabil Yusuf is in here. You guys weren't here for Minecraft yesterday, but I forgive you. I was very tired. I was not on, and I realized I could not do a 24-hour stream. I would have to sleep for most of it. Sleep is essential for me to be even for my brain to run at this fucking awful capacity where I'm thinking about so many things at once. But at least one of these voices, it has things to say. Keemstar, shut the fuck up. Oh, it's not the real one. I know the real one would have a check mark. Make me, you little pussy, Keemstar says. Man, fuck off. Fuck off, Keemstar. I'm coming for you, Keemstar. Alright. Now I'm gonna spread the link around. I feel like I've warmed up the engine. Do something funny, Tim. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a real funny trick in a couple of years. Don't you worry about it. This is all the setup. I'm a comedian. This is the setup, Keemstar. Keemstar, whoever you are. I mean, I have some ideas who you might be, but this is just the setup, Keemstar. I'm a comedian, and the punchline's gonna be good, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Who knows how long it'll be, but I have my ideas about when it's gonna be. I don't want to talk about it too much. The whole reason I'm doing this is to not think about that. But the setup, the setups, it might not be funny, but it's gonna be worth it. Do a flip. That's the point, Kabil. That's the point. I'm gonna do more than just a flip, Kabil. But if Netherways or Ching Chong were in here, my rectangle in the room that I speak to would be telling me, yeah, you dumbass, you should be posting this on Twitter, you should be posting this on Discord. And I know, but I don't want to. I hate self-promotion. I like when people just kind of organically show up. Sort of. There you go. This will get some people in here. But back to recording. That's what I'm gonna start treating this like. Because if a schizophrenic idiot embarrasses himself alone in his room and no one's around to hear it, is it even worth killing yourself over? Who knows? Does the tree make a sound? Who knows? Who knows? You're the shitty version of G.G. Allen. Do funny shit, Dr. Comedian. Well, I don't know. See, there's nothing I can say to that. You got me. I'm not funny. I know. I know. I'm not funny. And this isn't funny, but it doesn't matter. Because Because I'm laughing, Keemstar. It doesn't matter. Kabil Yusuf says play League of Legends. I could. Is that what you want to see? Who knows? Maybe I will. This is a Okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Thank you. Keemstar. Thank you. Yes, I know I'm not funny. That's why. That's. I know I'm not funny. At least right now. But, you know, believe me, Keemstar. This is all a giant setup. And it doesn't matter if it's not funny. Because I'm laughing. It's not to make you laugh. It's to make me laugh. I'm all that matters, Keemstar. Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. Alright. I should... as much as the viewers don't matter, and... because viewers are not Keemstar here to tell me I'm a faggot, Ching Chung here to tell me nice things, like... Whether or not my computer speaks back to me and tells me nice things or not, it's I'm a pathetic, seriously mentally ill retard either way, and you would know that just walking in here. You would you would know immediately whether or not there is 5,000 people watching. You would walk in here and go, wow, what the fuck is this person doing talking to their wall? There we go. So, how are you, Kabeel? How's Morocco? I'm gonna ease on the brakes a little bit. And I need to take a drink. Oh. Keemstar, have I ever done anything funny? Because I feel like I have. That's a question I often ask myself, is what if nothing I've done was funny? But I mean, like my computer tells me that other people are laughing. Sometimes these unique names come up, and they have nice things next to them. Am I supposed to think that all these people are lying to me? Because they might be. Am I supposed to think that none of them are real? Because they might not be. Like, but I should act. I should act like all this is real. That would be the moral and ethical thing to do. Is to consider, you know, that other people do have voices in their head. They don't have as many or as good of voices in their heads. They don't have as smart of, but there are other people with their own thoughts and feelings, and they do exist. Never not. Sometimes I really do forget that. And not even that I forget it, but that I don't believe it. That I don't believe other people think like I do. I don't see any of it as funny. People come in here to see someone who has less control of themselves. Yes, I know, Keemstar. I know. That's been part of the that's been part of the bit for for years. It was like I started off not doing anything funny, but it was like, you know, it's neat to watch this train wreck of a person. There's some sort of morbid fascination with it. I get that, and that's fine, because if whether or not that's there, or whether or not I'm a super cool, charming, funny guy, none of it matters, because I would still be a crazy person. I'd whether or not I'm funny, I'm still seriously mentally ill, and I'm still rambling into a rectangle in my room. If I was totally neurotypical for just anyone to stream to sit in their room and to talk into a rectangle, that is odd. My grandparents would look at that. I know what was going on. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about, and that's what inspired me to even hit the go live, to even hit the button. Why would I even touch the button? But am I even touching the button? How much control do I really have over myself? I feel like I want to say I do. I don't want to. But sometimes, yeah, because it's like you would think if I had control, I would do. I would do something about it. But and it's like I have control over some things, that's for sure. But I don't think I have control. Like, I certainly don't have control over the voices in my head. that's one thing I know for sure. Or do I even? Do I even know that for sure? I don't know anything for sure. That's the problem. But see, Eunice says you're funny. That's all I need. And that's not even all I need. I don't even need him to. I appreciate it. And there's of the thousands of times in my life I've been told you're funny. Anyway, I have to go. Well, bye, Keemstar. I mean, I like having people around that say you're a pathetic idiot. You should kill yourself. Because that's what the voices in my head are saying. So it makes sense. It makes sense. It feels real. It feels. I don't have a anxious episode because I don't know what's going on. It's I understand that you're speaking my language when you when you make fun of me and when you tell me all the awful things that are incredibly true about myself. I enjoy it. I enjoy all of it. I enjoy none of it, because none of it matters. None of this is real. That's what matters. That's none of it. There you go. That's alright. Well, goodbye, Keemstar, whoever you're. Yeah. I wonder what he's up to now. See, I think about his parents fucking 9 months later. Like, what year was it? What happened on that day? What if someone was streaming on the very day that Keemstar was born? You would have been able to, this little slice out of existence that you get to look back on. That's, I don't know. I'm losing focus. I need to look into the camera. That's what I need to do. But I can't help it, because, as much as I am trying not to fixate on the viewership and the viewers, and even if I make money or not, it's still a crazy act. It's still being a crazy person. It's not going to change anything. It doesn't have any. Even if I'm being funny, even if I entertain millions of people, I'm still a crazy person screaming at their wall, and I should kill myself. That's what's going on in my head. I can't help it. I can't help but think about it. That's the problem. I get no joy out of talking about it, but sometimes I laugh about it, I guess. I think it's funny. I understand that there's some sort, like, it's because I know I see myself in the future looking back at this as I look back on my YouTube channel, and I cringe at the things I thought were funny, at the things I was saying, and I'm gonna look back on all this. I'm gonna cringe. I'm gonna be like, why are you talking about killing yourself, you fucking faggot? No one wants to hear about that. But I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's been like this my entire life. So it's what's gonna come out of my mouth when I'm just saying the things that are coming out of in my fucking head. All right. Another ways says, not even announcing the stream. Good time of day. I know, Nether ways. I know. I brought you up earlier. I said that you guys were gonna come in here and you're gonna say why the fuck weren't you posting it on Twitter or Discord or any, like, how dare you not announce it? Why don't you do the basic thing you should do if you want to have any sort of success at this? But it's not about success. It's not about viewers. It doesn't matter if you're even here or not. If I do this and no one's around to hear it, doesn't matter. If I'm here and everyone on the fucking planet hears it, it's still not. It's still crazy. It's still a reason to kill myself. The Discord status thing just does not work. I know, it really doesn't. Not on YouTube. It does on Discord, and I think that's why, or not on Discord. The status thing is Discord. It does on Twitch. When I'm streaming on Twitch, because my Twitch is connected, that's why it would work. But maybe can I connect my YouTube to it? I don't know. I'm glad I have multiple scenes now, so it's not just a display capture and everything I open, everybody looks at. So I will come back to reality and recognize that other people do exist. There are other people at somewhere in another planet, or in another planet somewhere, or another place in the planet listening to this. Some of them enjoy it. Some of them, if a psychotic idiot rambles and someone enjoys it, does that even matter? If a tree falls in the forest and it sounds like a fucking retard, is it still an idiot? I don't know. Does anyone get what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter if you get what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. None of this is real. That's if I have a central point about all this, is that none of this is real, and it's gonna end horribly. That's what's going on. But I'm gonna say some funny shit in the meantime, right? Right? All right. I'm gonna see if I can, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to spread this link, I guess, in other ways. That's what I should do. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post it in some Discords. Maybe some people will show up. Some people... I want people to say mean things to me. That's what gets me going. That's what I'm in the mood for right now. I think that's the most important thing, is that I'm in a mood, and it's not an awful, horrible hell mood like the last 8 months, previous 12 years before that were. I'm at least in a different mood. Whether or not it's a good mood or a bad mood, whether or not any of this is even happening, any of this is real, whether or not I'm dreaming, whether or not this is a simulation, the government's watching me, and I'm going to be murdered. Whether or not all of that, and any of this is even happening or real or not, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know what matters in other ways? You know what matters? Rectangle in my room. You know what matters? That I'm laughing. Alright. I'm gonna tweet the stream. Cause I don't laugh enough lately. I used to laugh a lot. Cause I had all these different creative outlets. And I had all these different ways to piss people off, to get numbers to rise on Reddit. I liked getting, it was like a game. It's like, oh, I made a joke and I got this many points for it. It's so satisfying. I like games and I like comedy. And if I can turn comedy into a game, if I can make myself laugh and get points for it, oh Jesus, I can. I felt like I got very good at it, but I don't have it anymore, and I have a new avenue for it. Anything for the next video? Yes, I'm just gonna do this. These are the videos. These are the videos. In other ways, because these are the things I think, like, what should I talk about? I have an idea for a video. In other ways, like I'm going to, like, as much as I'm trying to look at this as the videos. This is me when I'm 15, making a video. Except I don't get to stop the recording and do it funnier. Or stop the recording and just fucking delete it. Because I say something and I immediately know I said something stupid. But now it's like, because I'm not funny. I'm only funny in text. Because I can erase what I said. I can rewrite it. I can look at it objectively. I get to look at it. I literally get to, like, I'm only funny. Like, this is a whole. But sometimes, if I'm sitting here if I'm here. And I imagine this like a batting cages, and it's just fucking coming, and I'm just swing, all the time. 7.5 hours of me just swing. What? I'm gonna hit one of them out of the park, right? Right? In other ways, it's happened. It's happened. It happened, right? Those things actually happened. It's real. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. This guy gets what I'm talking about. Thank you, Nether. This guy gets what I'm talking about. I need to look at the camera more. That's essential, because that was essential to. Well, it's not. It was important to making videos when I was 15, and that's what I was good at, and I'm gonna apply the same principles to what I do here. Anything for the next video? Yes, I am going to talk about things that are interesting to me and not try and force myself to find something interesting. Because I gotta trust my instinct, and I have to say, alright, I'm funny. The thoughts I have are interesting to people for whatever reason. So, I'm going to talk about what it's like to wear a MAGA hat. That'll, because I think I have an interesting perspective, and what I used to do when I was making videos when I was 15 is I'd have a concept to talk about. And it would be rants. It would be me. It was like a stand-up comedy bit. I had some general general idea, some observation on it, and I would talk about it in a humorous fashion, and girls would like me. There was a girl, and people would find it funny. People would come up to me. It's like I was good at it. I feel like I had a talent for making videos and for doing essentially stand-up comedy. I was a comedian at 15, but I feel like I can do it again. I'm gonna talk about wearing a MAGA hat in public. That's essentially it. It'll be my bit on wearing this hat. Because I think I have an interesting perspective on it already as a paranoid schizophrenic. Like, I already think people are plotting to kill me with or without a Klan hood on. So it's nice. I already take the meaningless looks people give me, and I read into them way much, and I think they can read my thoughts. And I sometimes I hone in on people, and my adrenaline's pumping. And I'm like, holy shit, do I need to kill this person? Sometimes it's like, I'm anxious. I'm like, oh shit, this person's gonna kill me. It's hard to, but that perspective is a perspective. People are not. I have a unique perspective on things. Yes, it will come with experience, I guess. I think you did not reach the apex of your text comedy in day one, did you? Exactly. In other ways, and that's not something revolutionary to me to hear, but it is something I need to repeat. I need to repeat things to myself. I need psychotic mantras, and that's one of them. I have many psychotic mantras, and that's one of the latest ones I'm going to be adding to my repertoire. Alright, I didn't get 11 concurrent viewers, but that doesn't matter. The thing is that it's not about any of that, because I'm a crazy person, and even if 5,000 people were watching Netherways, even if I had everything I ever wanted, I'm still gonna have voices in my head telling me in the most convincing, brilliant, terrifying, horrible fashion that I should do awful things to myself and other people. Have you seen the vid from the vape shop when a guy in a chump shirt came in and the employee had a tantrum? Yes, Netherways! That was one of the first videos I watched on stream. I should watch that again. That was funny, because yeah, I know, I have those, like, God damn it, Netherways, alright, well, okay, whatever, I'll just start doing the bit, I guess, like, because that's one of the things I want to talk about in, like, my next commentary video, I guess, is what they're called now. Because what I was doing, I guess, if I just had graphics and shit going on, it would be a commentary video. Instead, it was just me standing in my room. It was basically doing this. It was just me talking about a subject. People found it funny. That's what I'm going to do with the thing, because, yes, I have... My paranoia is informed by those videos. I see videos of people going to Starbucks, saying their name's Trump, and it's, some lilting, lispy leftist fucking faggot is like, I'm not gonna say Trump, and that sort of animosity people have toward, like, and I was at the bus stop yesterday. This African American gentleman, I'd say like 5'11", 220 pounds, wearing a schoolboy Q red bucket hat, walks behind me, and he says mega hat, and I had a song playing in my only one of my headphones works, and I had a song playing in that ear, and I heard him say it. Anytime people mention it, I just fucking ignore it, because as much as I'm out there, sometimes I'm not looking for a fight. Sometimes I know I'm not going to win the fight. Sometimes my battery's almost dead, and if something happens, I'm not going to be able to record it. So that's where it goes, like, oh shit, adrenaline's pumping. The people are, like, usually nothing needs to even happen, and my adrenaline's pumping. I'm looking over my shoulder, and I'm worried people are trying to kill me. That's but when I actually have politically agitated black people who might snatch my hat off my head and run. That's a possibility. That's my biggest fear. That's what I don't want to happen, because they win then. Like, obviously getting into a fight, getting fucking bike locked while I'm not looking, that's a major fear of mine. But I figure I'm gonna fucking kill myself anyway. If someone wants to bike lock me in the back of the head for having the wrong hat, fucking go for it. I figure it's like, what is it, Socrates drinking the hemlock. Like, that's fine, whatever. If that's how I die, so be it. But these are, I don't even want to, because these sort of things, this is what I find funny. Even though I'm not necessarily laughing right now, I feel like there's something to this perspective on wearing a MAGA hat, and I'm sure I could, like, write down central points, shit that's funny about it, make a commentary video, make a video people would watch, and possibly share, because that's what I used to do. It would be just like my 15-year-old YouTube rant videos. But with some, in 2019 though, with some fancy, I don't know, the vaporwave, whatever this shit is, graphics, like I hate using preset overlays, but none of it matters. If a tree records itself on YouTube and no one's around to click on it, should I even hang myself from it? That boy Kasai in Netherways. There's plenty of crazy people out there, as I'm sure you've seen with the KYS comments on your Bianca vid. No one wants to kill you, though. No, you're wrong about that boy. There are people who want to kill me. There are people who want to kill you, that boy. I don't know what race or religion you are, but there are people who want to kill you. there are people like look, some of my paranoia is informed by racism, and like I don't look at every person with a different skin color as, oh my god, they're an actor in the race war and I'm about to die. but I do have, like, feelings about certain people, and I can tell. I can read people's minds. I can see their intentions. I know who's a good person and who's not, and I just sometimes, I'm in a bad mood, my radar's off, and I feel like I know that, and I get the adrenaline pumping, the overwhelming fear. I get that, and I'm able to, like I do with my other delusions, like I do when I'm convinced my teeth are rotting out of my mouth and I'm about to die. What I do when I'm seeing shadow figures. What I do when when I'm hearing things I know aren't there is I try to ignore it. What I do with the that's like there's plenty of schizophrenic people, very successful, and what they do is, it doesn't stop. It's never gonna stop, and it'll get worse. You just gotta be able to ignore it and to be able to to differentiate between what's real and what's not. Like, unfortunately, being able to differentiate between what's real and what isn't exactly my forte. But I'm getting better at it. I have a high IQ. Okay? Can we all agree on that? That I have that I have a high IQ. Whether or not I'm a fucking retard, I'm just a high IQ retard. I have a maybe not a V8 in my head. I have a supercharged 4-cylinder in my head, and it's constantly fucking running, and it's got like all these different sometimes it shuts down. Sometimes there's little hiccups. That's one of the awful things. Is sometimes there's little hiccups and there's no voices in my head. And I'm not able to speak, cuz I don't speak. This is me allowing one of the voices in my head to get to my mouth. That's what I do. This is coming from the part of my brain that I'm comfortable with, that I feel other people could palate. There's someone could listen to this and not be concerned about me. I mean, you could listen to this and be concerned because I'm a crazy person rambling into my wall, but that's, the fact that I can keep fucking talking like this for an entire hour, that's gotta mean something. I talk to other people and they speak very slowly. They're not very articulate, and I think I just have a higher IQ than them. I think whether or not, it's not that I'm smarter than them or I'm better than them but I just have a higher IQ. Like I am verbally intelligent. No, my IQ is not qualitative or whatever. I don't understand engineering or physics or math or science or fucking anything. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a goddamn retard, but I'm a retard with a high IQ. I'm a retard with a very high IQ, and that's not good, because I'm a specific kind of retard, and this specific kind of retard, when they have a high IQ, they fucking kill themselves. And that's what's funny to me. That's what's funny. If if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, at least it's funny. If I saw a tree fall, I'd laugh at it. Do you understand? Does anyone understand what I mean? Anyone? Does anyone understand? Because I feel like nobody really understands. I don't know if a tree makes a YouTube video, IQ or not, being able to talk nonstop is a good skill. Yes, right? Okay, that is something. Because, oh God, I like that my computer talks back to me, because the voices in my head, they talk back to me, but they're not telling me good things. I like that maybe there's someone out there who possibly agrees and is like, maybe that was a good thought. That was I can't differentiate between what are good and bad thoughts, because I think the thoughts telling me to kill myself are good, because they're fucking right. But maybe my other thoughts are right. maybe I have other thoughts that aren't absolute fucking retard ideas, and maybe there's something there. Can you talk this fast for an hour? Can anyone talk this fast for an hour? I know other people can, but without it's not impressive, and it's not funny, and it's not smart. It's none of that fucking matters. I'm laughing, that's what matters, and I think it's indicative of a relatively high IQ. That's what I'm getting at. But that's not necessarily what I wanted to talk about. Well, what I want to talk about when I record a video, in other ways, is the MAGA hat thing. So I guess if people are gonna be in here listening to me, I should mine for ideas. Well, I don't know. What do you people think about wearing? Do any of you own a hat? Have you ever worn one in public? You know, because it is gonna happen. Not that you'll get assaulted, but people are gonna fucking say some shit. Like if you wear it often enough, it's not this crazy thing like you're literally wearing a Klan hood and everyone just fucking looks at you. But no, for the most part, people don't even fucking notice. But the people who do notice, they notice hard. So has anyone ever worn a hat? Do they have their own experiences, their own thoughts and ideas that they could expound on? I'm gonna take my sweater off. I'm gonna put a shirt on. I'm gonna take a break. I went for 55 minutes. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes. Pit stop. I'm gonna YouTube isn't notifying anymore. Goddamn fucking kikes! I know. I bet they aren't. I'm getting shut down by these fucking kikes at YouTube. God damn it. They liked me when I was 15. I was funny when I was 15. They'd recommend my videos when I was 15. But oh no. Now I'm not sexy 15-year-old Thomas anymore. Oh, now I'm fucking I'm racist, paranoid, schizophrenic Thomas. Alright, I'm gonna go change my sweater and I'm gonna take a tiny little break, collect myself, and I'm gonna go back at it, ramble into a little rectangle in my room like a fucking maniac. I have returned. Alright. That boy Kasai says it was on my front page. It was on mine too. 53 minutes later, I clicked on the bell for a reason. Yeah, I know. But YouTube is going to have it. I'm not YouTube friendly. I'm too hot for YouTube. That's why everybody needs to join my Discord server. I am going to be the Dane Cook of Discord. I have, after years and years of using Discord like a maniac, I finally have my own server. So there we go. Everyone can join that when these fucking Jews eventually shut me down. Because they're going to. I'm not going to get very far. That's why I'm not too concerned about the viewership, whether or not anyone's watching it, whether or not anyone's even liking it, whether or not any of this matters, any of this is real, whether or not I kill myself or not. Because it is cathartic to let one of the voices reach my mouth, without having other people around. I don't like talking to people. I can't make eye contact with people. I can't make emotional contact with people. I'm not a human being. None of this is real. Or I'm the only human. Other people are robots. No one understands. Or they're trying. If they I don't want everybody to understand. I'm glad there are people that don't know what's going on in my fucking head. But I don't know. Join my Discord server, everybody. I'm sure I'll use Discord as my own personal diary again. But I don't know. Anyone? No one answered my question. Does anyone own a MAGA hat? Do you have your own thoughts and feelings about it? About wearing it? Because I'm working on a bit. That's what I'm doing. It's a bit about MAGA hats. And in the same way that my YouTube videos when I was 15 were you really shouldn't kill yourself. The world needs more people like you. No, you are wrong. And the world does not need more people like me. Like, I can look at it like I think I'm looking at it completely objectively. The world does not need any more people like me. That's why I shouldn't have any kids. I am seriously mentally ill. and I would be worried if someone ever told me that they had thoughts and feelings like I do, and they were able to articulate it in a way that I felt like they knew what I was going through. I would not be happy for them. Ultimate Potato Wedge says host a debate. That's a good idea, Potato Wedge. I don't know who I would debate though, or what I would debate them on. But that is a really good idea. That's controversial. People like debates. Debates are controversial. I'm a controversial type of person. All right. Who should I debate? Top 3 uninteresting topics. MAGA hats, a potato, your comedy. Alright. See, I can do the same thing to you, Keemstar. I can just be like, oh, good one. Oh, you're not funny. But where is the fun in that? And I'm not here to make you laugh, Keemstar. It's like, I'm glad you don't find it funny. Why the fuck are you even here then? Leave. But I don't. but for whatever reason you're not, because I'm a fucking retarded idiot, and it's gonna be satisfying to be like, oh man, I was in there and there was 8 viewers just watching this fucking retard ramble into his wall like a psychotic faggot, and he eventually did what he did. You don't have to be the one debating. You can just moderate it. Honestly, that is something I could do. I'd be leeching off of other people's talents and their intelligence, and I think I'd be good at moderating a debate. I've seen other people moderate debates, and I don't like it. They're not objective. If you're a debate moderator, you're essentially a dungeon master, and I feel like I'm a dungeon master kind of person. I feel like I have the right kind of autism to be able to be a dungeon master, to have these strict, rigid rules, to be able to role play. Kamacloud 19 and Brer Schmilski, are they your friend, Mr. Controversy? I don't know who those people are. I'll look them up. I have a feeling they killed somebody. They did something. Is that the news story going on of the kids who killed people? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, those guys are my friends. They're from Canada. They're actually from Edmonton. I They're I'm 23, so there were quite a few grades behind me. But when I was in elementary school, when I was in grade 6, they were in grade 2, and I remember we had to do this thing where we would read with the younger grades. And when I was in grade 6, it was like a little program. So I think it was during our English class. We would go into the grade 2 English class, and we would read them a book. And I remember reading Cam McLeod. Well, his name's Cam. Yeah, I remember Cam McLeod and Briar Schmigelski were in that grade 2 class, and I on multiple occasions I read with both of them. I read Catcher in the Rye to them. 99-cent PewDiePie was good. Didn't Keemstar bully Etika till death? Yes! Yes, he did! Yes, he did, Keemstar. Yes, Keemstar did, didn't he? Oh, man. I should kill myself just to spite Keemstar. My phone's ringing. I don't answer my phone. I mean, I do, but that not a number like that. Fucking leave a message. That's the thing. If you want to call me, leave a message, because I'm probably not gonna fucking answer until you leave a message, and I answer it and I go, okay, this isn't a government intelligence agency. They're not watching me. They're not gonna kidnap me because they can see the future. They know my thoughts, and they know that I'm gonna do horrible things. And this is like an anti-terrorism prevention thing, or anti-terrorism prevention. But this is like that's not that that's necessarily going to happen, or if it's you. But I mean, it is. The government is spying on me. Probably ain't the real Keemstar. Yeah, I have a feeling that Keemstar in here is not the real Keemstar. Keemstar said, "What are you thinking about, Tim?" Killing myself. I called them, the Canadian fugitive Nazi boys. I call them the unpleasant Canadians. You got some good nicknames, Lerma. I'm just gonna call you Lerma. Yeah, you got some good nicknames, Lerma. Especially 99-cent PewDiePie. That one was very flattering to me. I enjoy that one a lot. I used to not really like PewDiePie. I remember one time I saw my little brother watching PewDiePie videos, and I called him a fag for it. Because that was when, PewDiePie was the yelling YouTube douche tuber screamer, fucking video games, playing horror games, screaming that fucking awful, like everyone hated PewDiePie, that sort of thing. And I was on that train. I was 14 or whatever, and yeah. But PewDiePie at around 2016, he started making these different kinds of videos. PewDiePie eventually became cool. I like PewDiePie. He says nigger. PewDiePie says nigger. That's when PewDiePie really came around to me, is when he was playing a video game, called somebody a nigger, and it just flew right out of his mouth so naturally. He calls people niggers a lot. And that's just the time that he got caught. That's like, you record a PewDiePie for however many hours a day, you're going to catch him saying nigger at some point. And same with me. You record me long enough, I'm going to end up saying nigger. And I like that kind of person. I like that PewDiePie hates niggers. I like that he's a Nazi. That's all. I like PewDiePie. So if I'm a 99-cent PewDiePie, I'm at least a something PewDiePie. I don't know. Do you like the new setup? Do you like the new setup, Lerma? How do you like these graphics? I made them how do you like these graphics? I made them myself. I think it's right here. It says my Facebook name is Rich Voss. I need to get like a Discord logo, and while the hat is a nice way to attempt to trigger people, I don't know if any attempt to create a parallel community, parallel society is a productive thing. It's like you separate yourself from the common folk when you put on an ideological symbol. Yeah, I There we go. Thank you, Netherways. That's actually an interesting perspective, and I'm glad you say this because I know what you mean. It's like because what I'm doing essentially is I'm trying to sell myself. I'm a product. I want to be a comedian, and I'm gonna have to market myself. And you put on something like this, like if let's say it's a sports team hat. I put on a New York Rangers hat. New York Islanders fans aren't gonna like me. Like this isn't the New York this isn't the New York Rangers hat, and Islander fans aren't gonna like me. This is the racism hat, and anti-racist people aren't gonna like me. Like I like that part of it. I think I'm gonna add that to the MAGA hat bit. I think I think I could come up with some jokes regarding that. What is that mustache spinning its up? I don't know. What the fuck is that? Why? I didn't even notice that. Why the fuck is there a... Oh my god. Why the fuck is that there? I wish I could I don't think I can remove it right now. Maybe if I go into stream elements. Oh god, I'm in the wrong. Okay, whatever. I'm going to remove that. I mean, I'm glad I noticed it, but that is fucking retarded. I'm gonna get rid of the floating mustache. Like, why is it a mustache? Okay, I'm gonna. Oh boy, I wish I had more Red Bull, but I'm gonna do that. Okay, another point that I wanted to get to. Things that I've been thinking about, ideas I want to expound on, voices in my head that I want to let reach my mouth. I do streams for way too long, and it is impossible to cut them down. Well, not impossible, but I simply do not have the patience or the focus to sit through my 7.5 hour stream and try to cut it up into clips. So I'm gonna be making videos regarding my old streams. That's what my next few videos are gonna be. It's just gonna be like clips and stuff from my infamous stream. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and like paint the whole narrative of the fact that people were actually watching this and outraged by it. And wrong scene on screen. Fucking of course, right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be in other ways? I'm a fucking idiot. And the remote control app for Streamlabs isn't working. And I don't know if I can use the Streamlabs app. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. I'm just using a browser source. So I should be able to use the Streamlabs app. But I'm not using the Streamlabs app because the remote control thing for my phone isn't working. So I would be able to like switch scenes with my phone without having to. It would be like having a second monitor. It would be all. I'm not See, I can't have OBS up. I look at OBS. I look at the text, and it's like I don't like it when I'm cutting up clips, and I'm not looking at the screen. It doesn't feel right. Like I should be looking at the viewer talking. This is what I would do when I was making videos when I was a kid, and I feel like it actually adds to it. It makes me focus. It gives me something to focus on, and it puts me in the right state of mind to be able to riff, to do bits, to come up with things to say that make me laugh. Lerma says, bro, why is it that white boys like Asian girl? They look like little girls. Some pedo shit. I mean, yeah, you got a point there. Asians look like little girls, and I can understand why guys want to fuck them, because I also want to fuck kids. But I don't want to fuck Asian little kids. That's disgusting. That's like fucking... I consider, fucking other races like fucking dogs. Like if I have sex with a black woman, might as well just fuck a German Shepherd. Honestly, it's. But with Asians, I understand it. I understand fucking Asians. Fucking Asians is like fucking an alien. It's a boy does his bed because his parents tell him to do it. A man does his bed because Jordan Peterson tells him to do it. I agree. I completely agree. You know, Jordan Peterson is, you know, like, he's not wrong. I think the reason Jordan Peterson took off is because normies are fucking idiots, and normies need to be told these things. And you know, it's universally correct. Like, I'm sure my life would be in much better order. Like, my room isn't some complete mess, but it's not like everything is placed exactly where it should be for a reason. It's not like I have a very high threshold for when I become disgusted with myself. I can wallow in my own filth. I'm fine with it, and I don't feel like it's not gonna make any difference. I'm a crazy person on a whole other level. You need to take the dick out of my mouth when I was 4 years old, and that's what'll help me more than fucking a made bed or washing my penis. I don't need to wash my penis, Jordan Peterson. That's part of the problem, but it doesn't solve everything. It solves everything for most people, because most people are just generic fuck-ups. But I do this for too long, and while I'm doing it, I run out of steam, stop saying funny things, and I'm not editing right now. What I need to do is I need to edit. I need to upload videos, because that's one thing. The video, I'm glad I just uploaded it. I could have uploaded myself just sitting here staring into the screen, gave it a thumbnail and a title and some tags, and seeing if it would have came up in YouTube search, and it did. So their views came through from YouTube search. I was able to reach fucking somebody where that wasn't that hadn't already heard of me. So it's as broken as YouTube is. It's still possible that someone who doesn't know who I am could stumble upon this. So I solved my problems with weed and alcohol. Yeah, I solved my problems with weed and gambling and depraved sexual activity. But my gut, it's odd. My gut tells me to stop this, because like, this is a video in and of itself. It's gonna be up. It's just, it doesn't have a title or tags that are gonna entice people to watch it that are new. This is just like the back catalog of videos for people in the future to eventually watch. And I want to keep them short. I want to keep them light. I want to keep them full of just me doing this. This is me sort of while I'm on. I don't think I'm being particularly funny, but I feel like I've said some things that are entertaining myself, and I have ideas. I have ideas for a video. I should fucking execute it. So I'm gonna end stream, ending it at 1 hour 20 minutes with people in here, people still talking. That's unlike me. But I'm sorry, imaginary friends. You don't actually exist. I have to stop doing that. I'm talking to a rectangle in my room for no purpose. I need to edit some videos. So, later, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My next stream is gonna be a little better. I'm gonna do more promotion. I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'll just spam it in every Discord server. We'll get like 20 or 30 people in here, and I'll get drunk. That's the thing. I don't drink, that boy. But maybe next stream I fucking drink, or I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up streaming later. That streaming's not a big deal. It's not even that streaming matters. I just stream to talk to my imaginary friends. That's what I do. All right, I'm done.